everybody, Ashar 2003, aka Kevin here today. Today I'm going to talk about Steve. Very basic topic, but it might be a little more surprising to you than you think. Steve is actually a very interesting topic to go over, and you'll be surprised on what's going to come up throughout my description of Steve. Before we start the video, like the video if you do like it, and share it and subscribe if you are new around here. I do these types of videos every once in a while, and they're pretty fun to do. So yeah, let's get started. So I have a question for you guys before we start. Which of these Steves are the real Steve? Is it A, this Steve with the normal mouth, B, the Steve with the smiley face, or C, the Steve that is wearing a big blue jumpsuit and looks like he's walking somewhere and he has kind of short hair and stuff like that. Which of these Steves are the real Steve? Now, you're probably wondering, okay, I know the jumpsuit one's not it. Definitely, and I know that, well, it's kind of hard because I think that the one with the smiley face is the normal one, but the one with the straight mouth looks kind of normal, and I don't know, Camden, you just tell us instead of telling us what you think that we're saying. Okay, so what I'm going to tell you is that they are all Steve, and they are all not Steve. And you're probably like, what, how can they be Steve and not Steve all at the same time? It makes no sense at all. Well, the thing is, we started out with the Steve with the smiley face. That Steve came out in one of the later Minecraft updates. It was like one of the first ones, but it was a later one through the history because Notch wanted a avatar, like a default skin for your main character, because whenever you look at your character, it's just nothing. It was just a person floating in space, putting down blocks and everything. It makes no sense. So what he did was he created Steve, but he didn't have a name for Steve at first. So one day somebody asked him, "Oh, what's the name of your the default character in Minecraft?" And he was joking about this, but he went like Steve, kind of like Steve with a question mark at the end. But they took it literally, and that's how Steve got his name. So his real name is Steve question mark. That's what Steve's real name is. But now we just call him Steve. So that's why he's not Steve, but he's Steve because he's Steve with a question mark. So he's Steve. And then next, after they had this smiley face, Steve, well, actually, before I go on, the smiley face, a lot of people don't know this. I knew this, but a lot of people don't. Steve's smiley face isn't a smiley face. His mouth is actually above the smiley face. It is actually a beard, and most people take it for a mouth, a smiley face, but it is not. It is a beard because, like, you get it, like, you're in the wild and you're, like, because at the beginning of Minecraft, it was just Steve out in the wild and you have to survive and you're, like, stranded, so who knows how long you're going to be out there. You're going to grow a beard, you know? But then they got rid of that. Steve gave Steve a little shave and everything, and now we have the Steve that is now in Minecraft, and it is the Steve without the beard, and it's the latest version of Steve, and it's a pretty basic one, but yeah, it's the one that you'll see now as a default skin unless you see Alex, because Alex came later on, and we're not talking about her today. Today, it's all about Steve, until now. Okay, so now you're probably wondering, okay, we've covered the two Steves at first, A and B, but what's C? Why is he wearing a jumpsuit, and why did you even mention him, and stuff like that? Well, the reason why I brought little jumpsuit Steve in was because this guy was actually a mob that was going to be in Minecraft, but it was removed, and I'll cover that in a second. But his name was Steve. Now, Steve had 3 other buddies. He had a buddy named Black Steve, a buddy named Beast Boy, and a buddy named Rana. Or, yeah, I think that's how you say your name. And you're probably like, okay, I've never seen these characters in Minecraft. You're probably saying that I've never seen these characters ever come up in the history of Minecraft. So, how? Like, why? Now, these characters were created by... He was one of the first Minecraft employees, and Mojang. He was one of the first Mojang developers, and his name was Doc. Now, Doc, he after Mojang started getting big, he quit Mojang and decided to do something else, and that's when Mojang decided, well, if he's not going to work for us, let's just not use the stuff he made. Now, the 4 characters he made were very basic. I think the Steve, Black Steve, and Beast Boy, I think, if I am correct, they dropped String. And Rana, she was one of the healthiest mobs in Minecraft. She was one of the strongest. And she was, she dropped a flower, I think, and some, what's it called? Oh, yeah, String. And I don't know why he created these characters. They were supposed to be characters, just normal mobs. Probably not like, they're like bats. They're not hostile. They're not really. They're really always just what's the word? I forgot the word. That word. So they weren't hostile. Oh, passive. They weren't, and they are always passive. They would never hurt you. And another funny fact, they never even moved. Well, they moved, but they never changed their position. They'd always hold in the same position. As you can see here is a picture of Rana. She's just walking around, except her position never changes. She's always in that position. And that's pretty interesting. So, that's pretty much all for today, guys. Like the video if you do like it. Subscribe if you're new, and stuff like that. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you all later. Bye! Camden is meow.